when I have most of my students are beginner students, and when they reach out to me, I always ask them, why are you learning Spanish? So why, out of all the languages you could be learning, you pick Spanish? And I would like to know why you're learning Spanish, why you're here today. So if you can use the chat and let me know, I'm always very happy to know why people decide to do that. And this is the first question that I have for my students. And because this is a very important question. And the reason is because that will help you setting the most important goal, which is your niche, and making sure that you are always working toward that goal. So if, for example, if your answer is I'm studying Spanish because of work, because I need Spanish for work, well, my suggestion is okay, then if that is your goal, I will create a class that involves a lot of vocabulary about work. I want you to learn that before anything else, because so you can already start working on it, and you can make sure that you feel motivated. For example, at the very beginning, I will give to my students, sentences that they can learn to use at work, something for their email, and if they are learning Spanish because they want to be able to communicate with their families, I always make sure to cover that part of the vocabulary first, so they can already start practicing that, and making sure that that goal, that specific niche, that is what motivates the student to learn that language. We can work on that since the very beginning. The second goal, and this ties in with the third and the fourth, is the intensity. So I always tell my student, try to create a program and make it very realistic, depending on your schedule. I always tell you, okay, you want to start learning Spanish, perfect, but you need to commit. This needs to become a commitment. Learning a language is something, there is not an ending. So as I told you at the beginning, I'm Italian, and I probably will never, ever, ever stop learning English. And I'm okay with that. I love the fact that there is always something that I can improve and learn. And so you need to be okay with that when you start learning a language. At the beginning, there is going to be a lot of work, and when you get to, an intermediate point, the progress is going to be slower, but there is always something you can do to improve. So setting a method, like the intensity and the consistency, are very important, meaning that intensity is like committing to do something about the language every day. So I always say to my students, try to work 30 minutes every day. 30 minutes every day is better than 2 hours every week. Why? Because 30 minutes is something that we can all try to find during our day. And the fact that you do it in a consistent way, it really, really helps you a lot. I know that 30 minutes sometimes doesn't feel like a lot of time, but believe me, it's enough if you commit every day to see significant improvement in a very short time. Because if, for example, if you commit to do this every day, if one day you are too busy and you can't, that's okay, because you still have the day after and the day after. But if you just say, okay, I'm going to study only on Saturdays, well, that becomes a little bit difficult, because if that Saturday you can, then it's been going to be a week without learning Spanish or doing anything. So always try to set a very realistic goal, even if it's small, even if 30 minutes you can't, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then try to increase it. And again, the other thing that is very important, which is the third point, is the method. Don't forget to practice all aspects of the language. It's not just about learning vocabulary, it's not just about reading or writing or grammar. You need everything. You need to do a lot of listenings, you need to try to speak, you need to do like a lot of different things in order to see improvement. And at the beginning, it's going to feel like you are not moving anywhere, but I guarantee you that if you really put the time and the effort, you're going to start doing some listenings and recognize some of the words that you have been studying. You're going to see that the grammar is going to start coming all together in a more natural and organic way, and you don't have to think about the rules all the time. So just create your own plan depending on your niche, on the time that you have, on your level, because maybe not all of you are beginners. So just create a plan.